Hey everybody! So in this lesson, we will be doing the first reading in your test prep packet for week 6. So because our reading is a pair passage text, we are going to begin by just closely reading the prompt. So follow along with me. It says both texts give an account about the Challenger space shuttle. What do both texts teach about the Challenger mission? How do the different points of view in both articles affect how the events and characters are described? Okay, so just from reading the prompt, I know that I'm going to be reading about a Challenger space shuttle, so something to do with space. Both texts are about a mission, and I also see that it will be told through a different point of view. Okay, so what do we know about point of view? Well, we know that point of view could be in first person, okay? Or it could also be in a third person point of view. So first person meaning the person telling us this, this account was there and it happened to them. And third person would be somebody just reporting on what happened. Okay, so let's read the prompt again. Both texts give an account about the Challenger space shuttle. So here's our topic. Okay. It's a what question. What do both texts teach about the Challenger mission? Okay, so I just need to say what they teach about the Challenger mission. How do the different points of view? Okay, so different points of view. Oh, so meaning like one of the texts will be first person point of view and the other one will be third. How do the different points of view in both articles affect how the events and characters are described? Use details from both articles to support your response. All right, so I think I have an understanding of it now. So first, what do they teach about the Challenger mission? And two, how the different points of view affect the events and characters. Okay, so let's start with the first text from To Space and Back. So I'm going to read the directions, read the memoir. I'm going to skim the text. So go ahead and do that now on your own text. You can hit pause now, and so you can go ahead and do that and orient yourself to the text. But if you have already, just follow with me now. Okay, so let's look at our teaching points. It says readers of nonfiction closely read a text by reading until a pause is needed. Okay, so we're going to read and pause when we have too much information. We're going to pause when we are confused. We're going to pause when we're wondering if what we're reading fits with another part. So this would be like the parts to parts or the parts to whole work. So I'm just going to write P to P, parts to parts. Okay, so let's go ahead and read it. It says read the memoir. All right, that's important, a memoir. Okay. I know a memoir has to do with the memory of somebody. So somebody's writing about a small moment that actually happened. Read the memoir and the newspaper article. Okay? So from To Space and Back, we know this is nonfiction. Let's go ahead and label that. Nonfiction. And at this time, you can go ahead and set up your nonfiction lens. Okay? What are we going to be looking for when we read this nonfiction text? But let's also go ahead and just set up our prompt lens with our little glasses. Here we go. Yeah, okay. Make your little T-chart. First question is, what are we learning about the Challenger mission? So I'm just going to write Challenger mission. Okay, maybe I should type this. Might be easier to see. There you go. Challenger mission. And then the second bullet point is about the point of view. So I'm just going to write POV. Okay, great. Move that so you guys can see. Okay, and now we can start reading. From To Space and Back. Launch minus 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7. The 3 launch engines light. The shuttle shakes and strains at the bolt holding it to the launch pad. The computers check the engines. It isn't up to us anymore. The computers will decide whether we launch. Okay, I'm going to stop there because I'm a little confused. What is going on here? So remember that readers of nonfiction closely read a text by reading until a pause is needed. And if you're confused, then you need to pause. So what should I do? I know as a reader, I can reread. So let me try that. Launch minus 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7. The 3 launch engines light. The shuttle shakes and strains at the bolt holding it to the launch pad. The computers check the engines. It isn't up to us anymore. The computers will decide whether we launch. Okay, so I'm noticing that they're talking about a launch, and then they're doing the count back, kind of like when I see a shuttle go off into space. And it says here, us. It's not up to us anymore. So who is telling me the story? If you thought that it might be an astronaut, you're right. It is an astronaut telling us the story. So now at this point, you're going to continue reading the rest of the text. And don't forget, because this is a nonfiction text, we are going to remember to jot down the main idea. So just going to write that, main idea. So make sure you jot it when you're done reading. Okay. All right, guys. So practice this lesson. Practice closely reading by stopping to pause when you have too much information, when you're confused, or when you're wondering if what you read fits with another part. Happy reading.